yellow, guys, and I don't know what that was. As you can see, this is another San Diego Comic-Con video like I did a while ago on the Super Mega Force ones. I was planning originally on this video just being solely on the new Dino Charge toys or something that they showed. I was planning on making that video for a while, but then I saw that San Diego Comic-Con was coming, so I thought, why not just do a video about San Diego Comic-Con where they show the whole thing. I just want to talk briefly about some Power Ranger things that they showed, like, for example, Titanus. It looks freaking awesome. I'm looking at a picture right now. I don't know if I'll get it because it's a pretty big price, but I don't know. I probably won't get it. I know my brother is going to get it, but I don't know about me. And here is the Power Morphicon exclusive, which is Wolf Ranger and Titanium Ranger. I have no idea why they decided to put those two in a packet. They have when I first saw it, I tried to think of something that made them relate to each other. Like, do they both have the same name or something? But do they? I think they do, actually. I don't know. I haven't seen Jungle Fury. I'm going to. Shut up. But yeah, so I mean, that's awesome. I'm totally gonna get that. According to some sources, I think it's gonna be around $10. So I'm gonna get that. Obviously, there's no Titanium Ranger key in Japan, but I mean, this is the Jungle Fury order. I mean, Geki Ranger one. Wolf Ranger. No, it was just Geki Violet. Yeah, so never mind. But just here it is. You can tell them that it has to be metallic. I won't see why they would make a box for it and have it not be metallic. And here is the Tigerzord, the legendary legacy, right? I forget. But there it is. And it looks cool, I guess. They have to make the Thunderzords. I mean, it's a logical step. It's obvious why they started the season 2 mecha with the Tigerzord, because Tommy, am I right? Ooh, Tommy, freaking Tommy. But I mean, Tommy still sells, I guess, even after 21 plus years or 20 plus years, whatever. So it would make sense why they would start off with that, but the next logical step is it has to be the Thunderzords, because then you could just complete it all and put them together. And now some Ranger keys. This one is White Alien, and then Swan, I think, from Mystic Force. Then Jungle Fury Purple, which is right here, which I don't know if it was bad lighting, but to the picture it just looks like it's a lighter purple, and this one looks like a darker purple. I honestly don't know which one's show accurate right now, but I think if I have to guess, it might be this one. I don't know, whichever one is more show accurate, I should say. Then here's Pink Time Force, and then Phantom Ranger, Ninja Man, which I don't know if we got a Ranger key of in Gokaiger, so I don't know. Besides, I don't even have a Ranger key to compare it to, but I mean, it looks cool. I really like Phantom Ranger. Phantom Ranger just looks kind of funny because he has like a face on his chest, and I just can't get that out of my head. And then Magnum Defender. By the way, sorry if it's out of focus whenever I do something like that. So sorry about that. Might be out of focus right now. I'm trying. And the camera is trying to focus back in. But yeah, Magnet Defender. I mean, I'm just holding it up while looking at the Ranger key itself. It looks, I honestly like the way it looks. Sorry about that. The American version. It looks pretty awesome. I like it. I like both versions. I freaking love Magnet Defender. I didn't like Magnet Defender after Leo got his powers. I forgot if his name is Leo, but whatever. The Red's brother. I didn't like Magnet Defender then because it had a different voice, different story. I like Magnet Defender. Magnet Defender, the original, I guess. I don't know. I freaking love that character so much. And then Blue Centurion, or Signal Man, as it's known in Car Ranger. Then another shot of the freaking, I was about to say One Tiger. That's from Tiger Ranger, but the Tigerzord, which it does have some paint, like double paint added or something. Paint mistakes, I guess. It's because and by that I mean like San Diego Comic-Con people or Bandai, whichever one does this, that's just like, oh, we gotta show this at the convention, quick, let's freaking paint all good. So it should have looked better though. Yeah, that was my brother. Whatever, let's move on. And now the other legacy item, which is the movie morpher. I was not expecting that, like, just at all. If anything, if morpher related, probably Zeo would have been the better next step. I mean, they already did Mighty Morphin, but now they're gonna stick with Mighty Morphin, and I mean, I could just mod this to look like that. I don't have the green morpher, so I don't have the white Tiger coin, but if I did, I mean, I could just use that coin. I know that I can get repro, what is it? Repro labels, I think? I don't know. But labels to make the thing red and just white, I don't know. Sorry about that, my freaking memory card right now. So, yeah. Anyway, I was talking about Tommy and just Tommy cells, that's pretty much it. Obviously, because now we have a Legacy Saba, which I'm not that surprised that it happened because my brother and thought that they were gonna do that, and also I think Razzle said that that was gonna happen way before San Diego Comic-Con really showed it, I guess. So I mean, that's awesome. It looks pretty awesome there. That's just another close-up of the sword, or the Saba I should say. And then the tip of the sword. And then here you see that the blade is already extended in the photo, which I thought it wasn't in the first place when I saw the main picture of the whole glass panel, I guess. I didn't think they displayed it extended, but I guess that's how it is extended. I really like how the face looks though. The face just, all the minor detail that went into it is like, again, this is all a prototype though, so this isn't really the final version, but just that one right there just looks awesome. The head sculpt, I really like it. And then there's a button right there, which I don't know what it'll be, but it'll be something. This one, I'm pretty sure is just for the sword slashing noise whenever you use Saba. Then 2 buttons in the back and the claw, which just looks so awesome there at the edge of Saba. Now I wanted to show this because I heard some people say that it's exactly the same length as this. It doesn't look like that. That Legacy Saba is not this Saba, because this Saba just cannot compare, because this is all stickers. That's like popping out of it. I don't know. It is not that. I wanted to talk about this when they first showed it. I don't know when they first showed it, but the 5-inch Dino Charge figure, which I mean, it actually looks pretty good. I would actually want that. I approve of the weapon color because, I mean, I don't know. It just looks better with that. I'm imagining him holding a big black sword or a big silver gun, I guess, and that's actually the best color, even though it's an unusual color for most PR toy weapons. And then the batteries are good. So there are the batteries. They have a different style in the background, because in the background it's kind of like a generic. I hope they changed it. No, actually I don't know. I'm okay with it, but they have like a energy, I guess, Dino Charge, I don't know, Dino Gems? No, that's Dino Thunder. What am I talking about? Is it Dino Thunder? I think it is. I don't know my Dino Thunder or Power Rangers anymore. But they have just a white line and with like orange on the top and bottom. These just have sparkly things on the side. So it's obviously different. And I'm fine with it. You can also see that they didn't paint the eyes, which I'm not that surprised, but I wish they did, because it already looks like a face. I guess it might be just because I watched Kyoryuger and I know that it's supposed to have it there. But they already have the teeth, and just not having the eye just looks blank. It just looks weird. It also looks that instead of having a button to flip it, it's more of a switch where it sets right here, then you move it over here. It looks like that's how it's gonna be. Here's just a close-up. Here's just a close-up of the black and blue. And they obviously have the different backgrounds, and black doesn't look that different. Yeah, honestly, black doesn't look that different. I mean, it's okay. Blue doesn't look that much different either. They both look pretty similar. What's it called? God damn it. The Dino batteries and what was Zudanshi, that's what they're called. Red looks a whole lot different. In here, it just like, I don't know, the dinosaur, I guess. But in there, the American one, at least from San Diego Comic-Con, looks like it has an afro and the tail goes up at like an angle. It seems like the tail goes like this and then this. So yeah, I'm not a fan of the style of it, at least. This one does kind of have hair on the top. That one does too, but I mean, it goes way too up. Same thing with green. It looks, the tail just goes on a 45-degree angle or something like that. And then Gabutir, which I do not have, so I cannot show you anything about it. Besides some kind of paint scuffs, it might have just been, like I said, they were rushing it to get into the convention. It looks pretty okay, I guess. Obviously, it'll be tinier. Not so tiny. It'll just be smaller compared to Gabadira. I still wonder how they're gonna put the Zord Builder ports in there, because it already uses the batteries. That's obviously a battery compartment under his neck, but I don't know how to put the Zord Builder in there, because this is the joint. The Beast battery itself is the joint, so I don't know how to do that. I saw it online that it might be removable. The joint for this, where it inserts, you can just pop that off, and it's so weird just popping it off from Gabatire's neck, but you can just pop it off and there'll be a Zord Builder port that you can flip out maybe. I don't know, that would be a pretty smart idea. And here's just the butt shot that shows a yellow spike thing, which I did not know what it was, and then I kind of guessed, and it could be the helmet. So I guess that's where the helmet is stored. Before I keep going with the mecha, I just want to show this one about the names on the back. It says their obvious names, and by obvious names I mean the actual dinosaurs' names. It just says Tyrannosaurus Rex. Sorry, something happened there with my camera. I don't know what, but it stopped recording all of a sudden. Anyway, yeah, they have the actual names. I don't know this name, so I don't know, but it has their actual names, which is interesting. But I mean, I guess it makes sense. And then this. It's supposedly official that Dorikera, or the Triceratops mecha, is gonna be purple. Talkin talked about that it's gonna be purple because they talked to Bandai or something like that. And just to appeal to the boy audience, which is their target audience, and it makes sense in that standpoint, but it doesn't match the show at all. That's what bothers me, because why make it purple? Just I would have actually been fine if it was a darker pink. Just make it dark pink. It looks kind of like the show, but it's a little bit more, I was about to say dark in air quotes, but it's actually darker. It would have made more sense if it was darker pink. I hope they do that, but I really don't want it to be purple. Some people are gonna buy the Dino Charge mecha and just paint it pink and mod it themselves, I guess. But if it was darker pink, I would have been more fine with it. I would have been, oh, it's not lighter pink like the show, but I guess that's fine. But nope, it just changed the color completely, and I don't know what they're gonna do with Plazon. So I don't know. I really don't want it to be purple, but I guess if it's gonna be purple, it's gonna be purple. And then the last comparison, Mecha. The orange tip was just unavoidable. It had to be orange because this is America. We can't have toy guns, I guess. But I wish it wasn't all orange, because this whole thing is orange. I wish the top part was orange, because there's a raised thing right here, and if this was orange and this wasn't, that would have been better. But because either way, it would look ugly because it's just an orange. These things, I guessed that these were gonna be orange in America, and I was right, but I don't want it to be. I didn't like that it's just a huge orange nose, I guess. Is that he shoots from his nose? I guess so. Another difference is the tail is way smaller and it's not red, which, I mean, it's a noticeable thing, I guess. But yeah, it's just not red, so, and it's smaller. I guess that makes sense in a way. When I first looked at the picture, I tried to think what's different without looking at this first. I tried to think what's different, and I couldn't really think of anything. And then I saw this and I noticed the I should do this instead. The black paint right here. I didn't really think of that as soon as I saw the picture. So, I mean, they kind of did that right though, because I didn't think of this as a missing paint part as soon as I saw the picture without looking at this. But I'm surprised they painted the face really, really, like, they got most of the paint on the face or the front part of the gun, because I just didn't think they were gonna do that, or just kind of not do all of it, I guess. But I'm surprised, and it looks awesome. Now this might be a San Diego Comic-Con mess up, but whoever painted it painted this black on the gun, and I'm not complaining. It looks pretty awesome. It does look like this should be painted, but I mean, that's why maybe someone messed up and painted it. I wouldn't complain if this was painted black. Wait, we're trying to. I wouldn't complain if the American one was painted black or not. It looks good without it and good with it. Also, it doesn't look like the mouth opens. At least from the San Diego Comic-Con one, it doesn't look like you can do this. Maybe you can do this part. I don't know if it'll do that part. It just seems like you can't open it. Actually, you might be able to, but I don't know. I'm not so sure now, because when I saw the screenshot of the toy commercial that had the gun, it looked like it didn't open, but now that I'm thinking about it, it does look like it can open at least a little bit, like this one right here. I'm not so sure now. All of the pictures are from Toku Nation, as you could see in some of the watermarks. So I'm gonna give credit to I want to say Talkin Toku because that's the podcast. You should check that out too. But I want to thank Toku Nation for going down there and taking all of these pictures, covering it. Freaking, thank you, I guess. But yeah, I wasn't there, so I just made a video on the stuff that was there. And that's it for this video, I guess. I'll just see you guys in the next one. I haven't done that many Power Ranger related videos lately because I've just been playing games, as you can see if you're a subscriber of this channel. But I guess that's it for this video, and I'm looking forward to the gun mostly just to see the sounds. And oh, I just thought about that right now, the sounds. What's the voice gonna be? It might just be a new character. It might just be Thorin in Kyoryuger, whatever he is gonna be in Dino Charge. He might not even be a mentor, it might just be someone else, or they might change his suit, because I know that for Doggy and SPD, the suit itself looked different from Deca Ranger to SPD. SPD looked more darker and grittier, I guess, and Deca Ranger just looked more colorful and playful, even though I have seen neither season, which I should. That's something they might do, just change Thorin's suit and just change it up a bit to make it look brighter or darker or whatever they're gonna do. But that's it for this video, and just see you guys in the next one.